at 17,000 feet. A pilot has a heart attack and dies mid-flight with a family of 4 on board. And it was the panic-stricken father who had no choice but to jump into action and attempt to fly the plane.
I need to get this thing off the ground. My pilot's deceased. I need help.
A desperate mayday from the cockpit of a private plane.
I got declared emergency. I need help here.
57-year-old Doug White, his wife, and 2 teenage daughters were passengers aboard a charter flight when just after takeoff, the pilot died without warning at the controls. They were on a flight from Marco Island, Florida to their home in Monroe, Louisiana.
His chin was on his chest just like this. He never reached and grabbed or moved or said anything.
Doug, a businessman, had to take the controls, but he had no idea how to fly the plane.
I just knew it had wings and had an engine on each wing.
Disengage the autopilot. We're going to have you hand fly the plane.
I disengage it. I'm flying the airplane by hand. You find me as long as the widest runway you can, ma'am.
Roger. You're doing a real good job.
Me and the good Lord's hand flying this.
Inside the plane, there was chaos, with Doug's wife and daughters praying and crying in their seats.
And I was praying the angels would hold these wings and help us land smoothly.
Warning sirens were blaring in the cockpit. As Doug approached the airport at Fort Myers, Florida, another air traffic controller took over the radio.
When you get to 150 knots, the flap control will say approach flaps on it. Just select that when you get to 150 knots. You're right on the money. You're lined up for the runway.
When I touch down, if I ever touch down, do I just kill the throttle or what?
That's correct. When you touch down, slowly kill the throttle.
Incredibly, Doug pulled off a perfect landing. This video was shot moments later.
Brilliant, buddy. Thank you.
Nice work.
Doug and his family and the men and women who saved their lives were reunited this week.
I'm just grateful we made it. There's no yeehaws. I've never done a yippee-ki-yay or nothing like that.
You find me as long as the widest runway you can, ma'am.